already up. Oh my gosh, if you go on my playlist on my community page, you can find my monthly horoscopes and my weekly horoscopes. They are up. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. So far, it's been a good night. Right now, I'm at 4,240 subscribers. So if you've been watching me, make sure to subscribe and give love to my channel. I'm trying to grow my channel, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So this is the monthly horoscopes for my gems. And also available for readings this week. So keep your girl busy with the readings. So my gem, September 1st at 4:06 a.m., Saturn enters Pisces. This is stability happening in your career in your 10th house. And it's well aspected at this time. So this is a time for destiny with your career. Internships, this is a great time for those of you with that. You may drop out of college during this time period as well, because somebody's going to grab you and, your career is already going to start. It's going to be like, bye, bitches, and then off you go to the races. So this is going to be a very auspicious time for you. In regards to internships, you may have some lucky opportunities opening up for you, and you get ready to get busy. So you may not be in college for long, okay? For others of you, that you may have some obligations to attend to in regards to the women in your life and family, so that can be the focus. The value of your home can be reappraised. Hi, Al. It feels like home doesn't support you anymore, or that domestic circumstances do not permit you to relax. So this could also be thoughts of moving here, with the Stella moving into the sign of Virgo. And I saw this with last week's horoscope as well. So change is happening with your career. This can make you clear your karmic baggage by slowing down your ambition and growth at this time. But this position will make you anxious and impulsive to go against your destiny and create chaos in your professional and personal life. So this month, try not to make any decisions in regards to thoughts of future at this time. Make it a point to just go with the flow, and don't do anything drastic. Some of you may even this month drop out of school with this energy here, because Uranus goes in retrograde. Hold on, let me get my pictures going so everybody knows who I am talking about. Also, I've done Aries through Taurus right now, Aries through Gemini. So if you're looking for your sun and rising, you can check it out on my playlist on my community page. Also, my weekly horoscopes are up. So on the 2nd at 9:23 a.m., Mercury enters Virgo, and you can be relying more on your intuition. You can be calling things before they happen with this energy and have other people figure it out. You're very analytical in your way of thinking. This can also be redecorating your home. Also, good news from parents, particularly father, could be coming up. Your home supports a peaceful atmosphere. This can be dealing with property matters. This can be definitely a move happening or traveling coming up, and just you needing to change scenery for a while. This can be you contemplating, and you've been contemplating this since August. For others of you, this could be plans to travel, and you've been contemplating that too since August. You may have important communications with father or mother. You may think a lot about home, or you have an important decision to make in regards to your personal life at this time. So then on the 6th at 12:51 a.m., Uranus goes retrograde here in your first house till next year, February. Let me see. Hold on. February 3rd, 2026 at 2:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can be all up in your head in that little carousel of a brain of yours with all those thoughts running around like a carousel. And this is a time that encourages self-reflection and individuality, identity, and personal freedom. You're going to be more about your freedom at this time. You're going to be more about your independence at this time. So don't put baby in a corner, because she's going to beat you up. This could be a time to redefine your sense of self, experiment with outward appearance and life path. You are invited to deepen your self understanding, embrace your authenticity, and break away from restrictive rules that no longer serve you. And, it's not like you're going to break away, you're going to fight your way out of it. This is a time of questioning and reinventing your identity, challenging your views on who you are and what you stand for. The retrograde period allows you for a more profound internal shift in understanding your desire for freedom, innovation, and nonconformity. But I don't feel like any of this is going to happen. If you're a higher level of Gemini, then yes. If not, you're going to run with you just going to be like F it and like go and do whatever the hell you want, go get yourself a small job and then just do whatever the hell you want. So you could feel like a cat in a cage at this time with love relationships. So relationships can happen at this time. So you need to learn to find freedom in your relationships. Okay, because you want greater freedom now in your thinking, which is quick and original. Right now, Uranus is well aspected in retrograde, so you may have also flashes of genius. You may want to travel a lot more with this energy, seeking new social contacts and exposures to new ideas, new people here with this energy. Some of you could be quitting your job just to do that, just to socialize. For others of you, not the easiest time for education, like I said, because you may stop your education now, or education could be delayed at this time with this energy, and obligations with home and family could take precedence at this time. So it depends what's going on in your natal chart. Some of you, this can be internships and finding that dream job at this time. On the 7th at 2:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the full moon total lunar eclipse signifies a period of significant possible transformative shifts in your career, public life, and reputation. This is driven by themes of compassion, spirituality, and intuition. This is a celestial event that encourages a reevaluation of your professional path, a release of old expectations about your career, and may bring unexpected recognition or call you to completely go into a different direction. Some of you may do that. Some of you who are in school may stop school now, because this could be a time where you actually get a nice internship job or the dream job that you were looking for, and then you decide that you like this and this is your passion and that you want to do this. There's no point in going to school, because you're already like, I already got the damn job, I already making like 2k, like 200k, so why am I going to stay here? So it's kind of like that kind of situation here. Or your job may ask you to travel, and you will drop school if it says travel, will travel. Okay, you're gonna be like, deuces, and then off you go. Others of you, your schooling may stop because of your grades here, or you may feel overwhelmed by school at this time, or you may feel that school is boring and oppressing. So that could also be happening here. Career may start taking off and doing really well, or those of you in media and social media, this can be a really beautiful time period for you with this energy. So success happens at an early age for my 18-year-olds and my 20-year-olds, and you're kind of like, I don't need school at this time. Now, you only got like a window of opportunity of 4 to 5 years before this energy drops and says deuces. Okay. And then, when the little girls in my neighborhood asked me, like they wanted to do something with the gram and with social media, I said, go to college first, get your degree, because there are times in the astrology where business is going to slow. You're going to go through like some kind of Saturn stuff, and you're going to find that money will be up and down sometimes. It's not always going to be consistent. So go to school, get your degree, get a small degree, get a job, get something that's consistent in your life. Go get your education before you go run off with the circus. So this is something to think about too. You want to plan, you want a cushion in case the times that, it don't work out for you. And my girls did that. They went to college, they got their degrees, and they're living their best life. And they do the gram too. So, and then when business is slow with the gram, they go back to work for a little bit, and then business starts picking up, they go, so it's like really nice to watch. So this is something for you to think about during this time period. Okay. Besides dropping out of school, be strategic in your way of thinking. Okay. Stay in school, get your little degree, because that degree can take you long ways. Okay. On the 18th at 6:06 a.m., Mercury enters Libra. Could be the time of X's and O's, and Tinder and Grinder comes back to haunt you. So this is pussy and dick of Christmas past haunting you, and STDs saying, hi, we're back. And it's like, oh my God, STD, what are you doing here? So, and the reason why they're coming back is because they're getting ready for the Mercury retrograde in November. So this month could be an interesting time for you. This may not be the easiest time for you. This could be Tinder and Grinder people from past coming to visit you. We're saying, remember the STD? Oh, yes, I do. And people who this is a time where you're very intellectually creative. You enjoy artistic pursuits at this time with this energy here as well. You seek harmony in your romantic life, and in your recreational activities. This is like your natural talents for communication, mediation, teaching is coming up. This could also be a great time for children, teachers, or creative expression, and the potential towards self-employment and financial gains. Now, again, those of you in your 20s and your teens, this is just a window of opportunity. Uranus stays in your first house for only 4 to 5 years, and then it leaves. Okay, so be strategic. Stay in school, get your little degree, because after 4 or 5 years is up, your money days could be done, and then you're dealing with Uranus in the second house. So, and it's going to be in the sign of Cancer. So, yeah, it's not going to be an easy time for you. So, you really, 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 I hope you guys are going to be strategic. Okay, think, think, think. All right. So then on the 19th at 8:39 a.m., Venus moves into Virgo. You can be entertaining more at the home. You tend to stay close to home. You're careful about your relationships. You may face some trust issues at this time. You will thrive for appreciation and attention from friends and family members. You do a lot to achieve attention from everyone. Your domestic situation does not suit you well, and you may be looking for a change of scenery. You're wanting to travel. Some of you are actually wanting to move. Parents and family may not be supportive of what you're doing at this time, because you can be acting very, very independent and doing your own thing and not conforming to traditions and things like that. So that could be the focus as well. Alrighty. I feel also that this could be practical improvements and thoughtful details to your home life and family relationships, emphasizing logic and supportive connections rather than lavishness. You may be drawn to improving your living space through detail oriented projects, and find comfort in relationships where there's mutual contribution and understanding. This period can highlight a need for balance between emotional connection and rational thought within domestic spheres, potentially involving interactions with mother. So some of you could be talking to your mother again, because I know how that goes in Gemini's world. It's an on again, off again relationship. So you two are back on talking to each other, or you're back on talking to your female siblings. I need to lubricate. One moment. Oh my gosh, I love water. So, anyways, on the 21st at 3:54 p.m., new moon, partial solar eclipse in Virgo in the fourth house. So, some of you, this could be a move happening, house repairs, family drama, and other issues need serious attention. The demands of your personal life now are paramount, striking balance between energy you spend on work and energy you put into domestic matters. Some of you could be moving at this time, so that's why there's so much going on in your life. Oh, thank you, empathetic veteran. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. So, the balance of attention to your public and personal lives is what you need to focus on. It's time to prioritize. A major career project can come to fruition or completion. Romance may occupy your thoughts during this time. It may be hard for you to concentrate on anything serious. Investment work more favorably now. Your personal life may become more serious or unfulfilling. You may feel the need, again, you could be relocating at this time. Okay, you can be focusing on other family members and taking care of other family members. The needs of others outweigh your own. Not the easiest energy time for you. This could be dealing with like housing issues. This could be dealing with housing issues at school as well, and not having a place to stay. For others of you, this could be dealing with evictions, or this is a time of you not getting along with the landlord or other neighbors, and then having to move or wanting to move because you're wanting more peace in your house at this time. On the 22nd at 3:54 a.m., Mars enters Scorpio. Remember, we have a stellium in your sixth house, so of daily routine and pet. So this signifies a powerful and intense period with your personal life. Okay, your daily routine, your work. This could also be the focus on other people in your life and dealing with other people's health issues at this time. Maybe moving closer to be around certain family members, so you can help them out during this time period as well. So certain family members may be needing more of your time and energy, and the focus can be on them with this energy. Okay, so that can also be happening, and money situation can suffer during this time period as well. For others of you, you may feel an increased energy and determination to confront your enemies, illnesses. Definitely illnesses could be cropping up at this time. with this energy because the stellium in the sixth house here. So be careful with that. You should be cautious of potential conflicts at work, health issues, like minor accidents. Your pets could be going through health issues at this time or injuries, and the temptation to make hasty financial investment decisions. So, not the best time to do that. Maintaining healthy work life balance and practicing patience in relationships is key. You may feel compelled to take action and demonstrate leadership in these areas. Be mindful of your health this month. Minor injuries, cuts, or physical issues could be happening here. Healthy lifestyle is important at this time. This would be a great time to work on yourself. This is not a favorable time for major financial decisions or investments, as there is a risk to be impulsive or ill considered actions. On the 22nd, at 2:19 p.m., the sun enters Libra in the fifth house and taking on the overtones of Leo. So you may find yourself exploring new creative projects or having a strong desire to express yourself through art, writing, or performance, or media and social media. The need for approval might curb your enthusiasm, making it harder to put yourself out there. Romance becomes a significant theme with a desire to experience more passion and connection. This is an excellent time for new love, but romantic relationships may feel strained if you struggle to express your true self and to be open and honest with them. So, this may be a difficult time for emotional connections. You might experience mental tension or conflicts within the family. It's important to communicate carefully and manage your expectations, especially with your interactions with others. Okay. The first card I come up with is the High Priestess card. Trust your intuition this month, of course. With Uranus in retrograde, it could be coming out a lot more because Uranus in retrograde here in Gemini. So this could be a really awesome time with that. The Four of Wands, you are dealing with somebody that is emotionally unavailable at this time. Some of you, this person could be married, okay, or there's like a lack of communication or no contact with this person here as well, but you're crushing on somebody at this time. The Nine of Swords, I feel like it may be causing you impatience, restlessness, and making you kind of depressed because this person is not giving you any kind of sort of emotional validation here, but you feel like there's a connection between you two. So this is something that you may have to be patient with at this time with this energy, so be careful with that. The Seven of Wands, you're feeling restless with this energy. You can be feeling restless for change. So you could be really going through it emotionally. Know that if you're really going through it emotionally, know that change is happening during this time period. Okay. So you could be feeling that change is happening, but not understanding it. So that could also be your intuition talking to you, telling you that change is happening, but you need to learn patience with it. The King of Swords, I feel like you can be like going through the emotions of things, not necessarily like relying on your intuition, but emotionally, like really going through things at this time with this energy. So you really need to watch your emotional self at this time. The Two of Coins, I hear bringing down the house. Okay, some of you are bringing down the house at this time. So I think shit's about ready to get real for some of you here with this energy. You could be starting stuff with other people in your life. So the focus is going to be on your personal life, and the drama is real. Okay. The Two of Coins means like indecisions or burning the candles at both ends of the stick. But I feel like it's more of a time of indecisions here as well. Something heavy on your mind, like moving, could be heavy on your mind, or a change of scenery here during this time period, or traveling could be heavy on your mind at this time. Okay. I do feel like for some of you here, this is like dealing with practical responsibilities here, which you may not like to deal with because you're very restless for change at this time. So you just want things. Drama. Yeah, I know. So this is a time where you just want things to happen very quickly for you, and things are not going to happen as quickly as you want them to with this energy here. The focus could be on work for some of you, but not really. I don't feel like it's really going to be on work because it's kind of like all play and no work makes you a dull boy every day kind of situation. So, I feel like, this is a time where you may need to shift your focus and focus on the things you can control instead of the things that are not going right in your life at this time. The Hangman card, something heavy on your mind, so you're not going to make any changes at this time. You're going through it emotionally during this time period as well. The Four of Cups, oh, excuse me, a time of meditation and contemplation. Definitely going through it at this time. Okay. You're more about your stability here. You're not very much about change. You could have even anxiety about change if you have to think about it, okay, because change scares you at this time, because it doesn't represent any kind of stability, so you need some kind of security in regards to that. The Hermit card, yeah, you're having anxieties. The High Priestess and the Hermit card and the Hangman card normally talks about impatience, dealing with some kind of anxiety or some kind of emotional crisis in your life at this time. So you're like really in your feels about things with this energy and feeling very restless for change. And we are dealing with Virgo and Pisces. So, of course, you are going to be feeling very restless for change. And know that it's happening, but it may not be happening this month for you because all the planets are starting to go in your fourth house. So, it's a time of dealing with your personal life, is a time when things slow down. Plus, Saturn's in retrograde in your 10th house. So, business could be slowing down and things like that. So, it's very hard to push the energies along when so many of the planets are in retrograde. Okay, so take that in consideration, is that all the planets are in retrograde. So enjoy your downtime with this energy. So in the beginning of the year is everything is fast, everything is moving, things are happening, and then come August through December or through January and February, things tend to slow down. So you have like a window of opportunity in the spring of the summer to make things happen. So now this is more like a time of contemplation here and focusing on things that you can control or focusing on things that are going on in your life at this time. Okay. The Emperor card, you have a great level of self control. Thank God. You have wisdom to share with other people at this time, but you may not want to share that wisdom with other people. You're joyous, you're happy. You could be letting people fall on their own sword at this time with this energy here because you're feeling kind of spiteful or kind of vengeful at this time towards others with this energy here as well. So you could be watching other people fall on their asses. This is a great time for teachers here with this energy as well, or the focus could be on a teacher during this time period. I do feel like for some of you here, you could be playing psychic detective at this time. For others of you, you could be dealing with a very super highly competitive job that has to focus on men. Okay, so you could be like for example, I don't know, like a financier, an actuary, or a stockbroker, because those areas have like a lot of men, or a doctor, you know, and it could be very, very competitive and definitely a man's world, or you have a very hard time being taken serious as a woman. So that could be happening as well. Some of you could be bartering as a psychic with this energy. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer is yes. I do see you happy though. Okay. The Nine of Coins, I do see endings coming up and happy endings and closing a door on a chapter in your life at this time with this energy here and moving on. So I do see that coming up for you. The Six of Coins, some of you could be moving and getting a loan to move with this energy during this time period. The Page of Cups, I do feel like for some of you here, you could be dating at this time with this energy or talking to people at this time with this energy. It may not be the easiest time for dating with this energy. So you can find yourself attracting a lot of weirdos or having a lot of lessons here. The Moon card, you tend to romanticize relationships. You fall in love very quickly. So I would be careful with that. Don't fall in love first. Get to know the person here with this energy. Okay. The King of Cups, I see unrequited love. So somebody's coming back in the picture here, or this person is thinking about you. Nothing is happening here. You could be very impatient with this person that you're crushing on because nothing is happening and this person's not contacting you and you're not contacting them. And this is like all about playing the waiting game. And this is making you very restless with this energy. Okay. The Star card, hope reigns supreme, though. So this relationship is not over with at this time. So this is still going on, and this person could be giving you signs that this is still going on. I feel like this person could be married. That's why they're keeping their distance from you here with this energy. So love relationships may not be there in the cards right now because this person may have to close a chapter in their life before they come towards you. Okay. The Lovers card. Okay. So there is a psychic connection between you two. Hangman card here and Page of Cups here. Love is not happening anytime. I feel like this person's very much wanting a serious love relationship with you. But again, I feel like this person is in a marriage. Okay. So this could be happening to you or people around you at this time. I do see this being a time of emotional optimism and hope. You may have a conversation with this person this month about like what is going on and making plans for the future here. But this person has to break up with somebody here before they come towards you. This can also be a time of alliances, a time for destiny for you, a time for changes in relationship dynamics could be happening for some of you here with this energy as well. So I do see that. The Five of Wands on the job training could be happening for some of you here with this energy. The Tower card, yeah, somebody's going to be going through a breakup or a divorce here, all right, and work on coming towards you. So I do see that happening. Some of you, you could be going through a separation. Others of you, this is going to be a breakup happening. Okay. The Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing. A lot of self realizations could be happening during this time period as well. You could be having epiphanies in and insight onto your own family. Some of you, you could be the head of the family. You could be the matriarch or the patriarch of the family and kind of calling the shots at this time with this energy here, and planning with family whatever you're planning for at this time. For some of you, you're very disciplined at this time, so something new and exciting is coming into your life at this time that brings emotional fulfillment. Gratitude is the attitude here while fostering abundance, so stay humble at this time. The Seven of Swords, I see secret lovers. Okay. So all is not what it seems when it comes to love. Trust your intuition during this time period as well, or this could be you being very quiet and in your feelings and not really talking about what's going on in your life. The Ten of Swords, somebody is definitely grieving a relationship at this time with this energy. So by the end of the month, somebody could be divorced or broken up with somebody here with this energy and grieving this relationship. The Hierophant card, prayers being answered, time for destiny here with this energy. You have a great level of self-control. You could be sharing words of wisdom with others. This is a great time for contracts, negotiations, and alliances and business partnerships could be going your way as well. Some of you, the expiration date on a relationships have expired at this time, and this could be a time for you to think about moving on. Okay, so this could be a divorce happening for some of you here because the relationship has expired. I mean, you learned all the lessons you learned. If you stay, it's still going to be same old, same old, same old. Okay, and then you're going to move on to somebody else, next life. So, try to move on from this relationship. All righty. The Page of Coins, throwing your money back into your business. You may have words of wisdom and advice that other people are willing to pay for at this time with this energy here as well. And the Three of Cups. I do see an engagement coming up for some of you, but it's not happening anytime soon, but it's there. So this can be a serious love relationship for some of you. Show your love and support to your girl, Marie. My weekly horoscopes are also up. My playlist for that is on my community page. And make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm doing Cancer and Leo tonight, and then after that, I'm going to bed. And then tomorrow, I'm going to try to do as many as I can and then come back on again. So this is like working. And then after that, weekly horoscopes again. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. Right now, I'm at 4,240 subscribers. So kisses. Mwah.